Yeah, I don't know what's YouTube problem, but honey, I want to add my own song. Diamond, 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 diamonds on me dancing. Diamond. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that. But today I will be talking about a very touchy subject. How did my mother pass? Like, I never talk about it with anyone. Like, I was a little emotional before, like, about making this video. That's why I look so raw always. But yeah, like, I just never talk about it with anyone. I never talk about it with my sisters, my dad, just no one. Like, I just always keep it bottled in. So I just felt like I need to let a little emotions out, because I just always keep stuff to myself, and that's not good. Because at night, like, my mind just be racing. I can't sleep. I just stay up and stuff. So yeah, just like the beginning, I had a great childhood, you guys. Like, my mom, she was always there. Like, I could count on her for anything. Like, I was spoiled. I was her little brat. I'm the youngest. I have two older sisters. But yeah, I was just a spoiled little brat. I could get away with anything. All my sisters didn't like that. But yeah, it's just, I had a great childhood. My best friend, I mean, I told her, we talked about any and everything. I still slept in the bed with her up until she passed. And I was 14, you guys. I was in the 9th grade, like a grown-ass little girl. But yeah, let me just jump straight into it. I was 14 and I was in the 9th grade. I had just got out of school. But before that, her and my dad had went on vacation. They went to Texas that Sunday. So I haven't seen her all week. She had asked my older cousin, because she stayed with me and watched me. And yeah, I just went to school that week. My older cousin, she stayed there. She watched me. So Friday came, she called. And she was like, do you want anything, this and that? I was like, yeah, Mom, I want some Aeropostale. Buy me some Aeropostale shirts and some Aeropostale pants. And she was like, okay, me and your dad, we're going to stop by the outlet. I'm going to get you some of that, blah, blah, blah. And then, I mean, we ended the phone call like we always do. I love you too, this and that. So, yeah, that was my last time talking to her. So, I was in my room. My cousin came in the house. She came and spoke to me. And she went in the living room, and I went back in my room. And this thing, we heard the door banging. So I didn't think of it, so I didn't get up. So my cousin went and opened the door. I'm thinking it's probably just the neighbor or somebody. So my cousin opened the door, and when she flung the door open, y'all, my sister, the middle sister, she just fell in there. She just collapsed. She has asthma real bad. Like, she couldn't breathe, so we couldn't, like, we didn't know what she was saying. Then it just came out. She was like, my mama dead, my mama dead. And I just sat there like, Talisha was like, you for real, you for real? And she was like, yeah, my mama dead, my mama dead. And they all, like, I just literally sat there. I couldn't cry. I had no emotions. I couldn't even say anything. I sat in the living room. Well, I didn't sit. I just was standing there. Like, I just stood in the living room. It felt like I had a out of body experience. Like, I just saw myself standing there for like 2-3 minutes. Like, I didn't say anything. I didn't cry. I wasn't even looking at my sister. I was just like staring in the blank space. Like, I don't know, like, I just couldn't cry. It just didn't seem real. Like, but after like 3-4 minutes, like, she still was crying. Like, I knew it was real, y'all. I just bust out in tears. Like, I just fell out. Like, I was having a panic attack. I couldn't breathe. Like, I just had to calm myself down. I just had to sit down and just tell myself, then if you're gonna hyperventilate, just calm down. So I'm still crying. That's when a couple cars pulled up. That's when I just knew it was real. I just had to leave. Like, I just left the house. I walked around the neighborhood, like, all night. Like, I just walked around the neighborhood all night. So yeah, like, cars pulling up and stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, I still ain't know what happened. I'm waiting to hear from my daddy and stuff. So I go back to the house, and like, my sister pulled me in the room and she told me what happened, this and that. She had a car wreck. Her and my dad had a car wreck. They was coming back from Texas. They was on their way back to Georgia. And they had a car wreck of, they was getting off an exit, and a truck didn't stop, and he hit my mom on the passenger side. And, I mean, the ambulance tried and stuff. I'm trying not to get emotional, y'all. I'm sorry. I keep rubbing my legs. I'm so nervous. I just never talk about this. It's just, So, yeah, that just said the truck, like, it was a collision on the passenger side. And, I mean, she didn't make it. My daddy told me what was her last words and what she was saying. And it just hurt my feelings so bad. Like, I was so young. I was 14. I just was like, I don't know, like I felt like she didn't tell me everything. Like, I mean, I didn't know anything. I just went to high school. I'm sorry, you guys, I really am. I had just went to high school. I mean, just becoming a teenager, 14 years old, like literally 14 years old. So like my daddy, he survived. He had a couple injuries and stuff. But that was the only person I wanted to talk to. I mean, he's not my real dad, he's my stepdad, but he was there all my life, so I call him dad. So he was the only person I wanted to talk to. I didn't want to talk to anybody. And it was a couple days before he got home. And when he got home, I just broke down all over again. Like, the next day, I went and got her name tattooed on me. Like, the next day after she passed, I went and got her name tattooed on me. Like, I was 14. I just felt like it was necessary. My first tattoo at 14, but I got her name on me. It's on my back. So yeah, I mean, that's the only person I wanted to talk to, and I felt so lost. Like, where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do. Like, my daddy worked on the road. Like, who I'm gonna stay with. It just was a lot. Like, my mind was just racing. I didn't go to school for like 3 weeks to a month. Like, I don't know, I just fell in a deep depression. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to see nobody. I didn't want to do nothing. The only thing I wanted to do was smoke weed, you guys. Like, while she was alive, I smoked weed probably 2 times. I snuck and smoked weed with my friends in the neighborhood. But that was it. It was nothing like that. The only thing I wanted to do was just smoke, get high, and just forget about the pain. So it was time for the funeral. Like, I just was so hurt, y'all. Like, I don't know, like, how to put it into words. I was shattered. I was emotional. I just felt like my world was gone. Like, literally, I felt like I had nothing to live for. Like, I just hit a low point. So the funeral, we're in the family car, this and that. I was crying on the way to the funeral, but when I got in there, and before I went to go see her body at the the showing or whatever. I just didn't want to leave, you guys. Like, I saw her in the casket. She was so beautiful, y'all. She had on all white. Y'all. She was just so beautiful. Like, I ain't know what to do. I didn't want to leave. My sister was like, we gotta go. I just didn't want to leave. I just wanted to lay there and touch her and tell her, like, I'm sorry. I wish I could have been a better daughter. Just anything. I'm sorry. I just didn't know what to say. Like, I said I wasn't gonna cry, but like, I never talk about it. I never ask for sympathy. Only time I do post about my mom is when I'm really at a low point. Like, I don't never ask for sympathy. I don't never just let it dwell over me. I don't try to ask for sympathy. I don't try to ask for empathy, none of that. I just never talk about it. I just keep rubbing my legs and I'm nervous, y'all. But yeah, like, that was just like, we gotta go. She was so beautiful, y'all. She had on all white. She had an all white see-through casket. It was just, So the funeral, I mean, you walk in there, this and that. So I walked by, I saw her one more time. And then, before they closed the casket, they asked, like, do anybody else want to come up before, we close the casket, this and that. I was the only person that walked up there, y'all. I just wanted to see her one more time. I was the only person that walked up there. Yeah, when I saw her, I just like to feel out. I don't know, it was just, everything just hit me then. Like, yeah, I really finna close the casket on my mama. And I won't be able to see her again. Like, I just like to, So, yeah, they closed the casket. The funeral was beautiful. Her friends spoke some beautiful words about her. I mean, she was just a lovely person, y'all. She could bright up any room. I mean, she was so, y'all, she was an interior designer. She was like a fashionista, y'all. Like, she could dress everything. Like, my mom was so pretty. So, after the funeral, I didn't even ride in the family car after the funeral. I just couldn't do it. Like, I don't know. So I rode with my cousin and I smoked right after the funeral, y'all. That wasn't the right thing to do at the time, but at the time I was just so emotional. I felt like, I just felt like, I don't know. I just felt like I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just stumbling. Like, I didn't know how to feel, so I smoked, and then we went to the burial. The burial was like kind of the hardest part for me, like them lowering her in the ground. I was just like, oh man, this is really for real. Like, this is really for real. Like, I won't be able to see my mom again until I, be able to see her again. So yeah, when they lowered her in the ground, I just was so hurt. I didn't talk to people for weeks. I pushed away everybody. I didn't want to talk to my sisters, this and that. And I just went like a downhill spiral. I'm 14 in the 9th grade. I'm hanging with 18, 19 years old. I'm getting drunk. I'm going to the club. Like, y'all, I'm in the club at 14. I'm in the club. I'm just like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I just was trying to drown my pain. My dad had gave me his truck, so I had a car at 14. So yeah, I had a car at 14. I had some money at 14. I just was doing everything wrong. Everything wrong I was doing. I was drinking, I was smoking, I was partying. I just was trying to drown the pain. I couldn't really explain like how I was feeling, like. So, and then like everything built up into anger. That's when I just got mad at everybody. Like, someone say something about me, I'm ready to fight. Like, any little thing got to me. Like, someone could just look at me wrong and I just be like, what, do she got a problem with me? Like, I just was really hot-headed. Like, I couldn't control my emotions at the time. So 10th grade comes, it's like a year later. I'm still hot-headed, I'm still partying, I'm still drinking. By that time I had moved in with my sister. I moved in with my older sister. Me and her were kind of getting along, but it, like I said, I was just angry at the world. Like, she could tell me to do any little thing, like just wash the dishes. I'd just be so mad, just be ready to move out. Like, I just was angry at everyone. Like, I just was angry. So 10th grade comes, I get kicked out of school by the incident at school. It was at a basketball game. I get kicked out of school. So my sister's like I'm an all A student, honor student. I took all honor classes, everything. So my sister's like, what you finna do? They finna send you to alternative school. I'm like, no. I can't go to alternative school. I'm an all A student. So my hometown, I went down there. I talked to the principal. I begged him, can I come to school? I promise I won't do anything. So he was like, yeah, but with an exception. One incident, you're going to alternative school. And second, you have to take anger management classes. So yeah, if anyone knows Johnson County, they know they have the little trailers outside. I used to have to go to the trailers like between some periods, and I had to take anger management. Like, that was so embarrassing. I was like, dang. So I did get into an incident at school with someone. We was about to fight, but we didn't fight. They ended up breaking it up before it escalated. So he was like, you should go to alternative school, right? I begged and pleaded him. He was like, okay, I'm not gonna send you. So at the time, I didn't like the school at all. So I had to write a letter to get back into my original school. So 11th grade comes, I get back into my original school. All hell breaks loose. Like, I'm fighting every other week. I'm fighting outside of school. I'm fighting in school. Just everything. Like, I'm just getting to incidents. I'm fighting at the club. I'm fighting at the park. I'm fighting in school. I'm just fighting. Just losing my mind, really. Just angry, just really angry. I mean, it's all I can call it. It was just anger built up for the wrong reason. And by that time, it's like 3 years. I only went to my mom's burial about 2 times. Like, every time I went, I just break down. Like, I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to sleep on top of her grave. It just was so hard for me. I couldn't process it. It still felt unreal. 12th grade, I hit my lowest point because I was realizing my mom's not going to be able to see me graduate. I did all this hard work. I had all A's throughout high school. I can post my transcript. I was an undergraduate. I took all AP and honor classes. Like, and I'm like, dang, I did all this hard work. Yeah, exactly. Like, people don't believe me when I say that because I was just such a hothead, and I smoked. Like, every day I smoked like 5 blunts every day, but I still managed to get my schoolwork done. So yeah, I felt like all that hard work just was for nothing. Then I had hit a low point still because my god brother had passed away. My god brother had got shot in Atlanta. So it's just like, dang, I'm just losing everybody. Like, it just felt like I was just losing everybody. So 12th grade is coming close to graduation. I just lose it, you guys. I stopped going to school. I miss like 40, 50 days of school. I just used to stay home and just sleep. Like, that's all I wanted to do, sleep. I had slowed down on the smoking. I just wanted to sleep. I didn't want to be around nobody. So by that time, my dad noticed that I was... So yeah, you guys, by that time, my dad noticed I wasn't going to school. So he took action on his own and he made me go see a therapist. So by that time, I'm taking, like, I was diagnosed with depressive disorder, and I went to go see a therapist, and she asked me did I want medicine, all of that, and I was just like, no, because I've seen the stories of people getting hooked on, like, depression medicine, like getting hooked on anxiety medicines, and that's this and that, and I was just like, no, that's not what I want to do, that's not what I want to go through. So instead, we just talked it out. We talked. It felt like I felt like a weight lifted off of my shoulder. I just talked to her. I just told her how I felt and stuff. And she was a really good therapist. It was called, I forgot what it was called. It was behind Piggly Wiggly in Dublin. That's all I know. I forgot what it was called. But, yeah, I mean, we talked it out, this and that. Graduation night came. My godmom that I was telling you about, my godbrother had passed. His mom, I call her my godmom. She sat on the field with my stepdad, and I just cried. Like, I just cried. I cried all night long, y'all. I just cried. Like, I just felt like she should have been there. Like, I did all this hard work for you, mama. I just wish you was there. Like, okay, so time to sign up for college. It was just, I did everything by myself. Financial aid, everything. I did everything by myself, y'all. I even, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I moved in college by myself. Like, when I went to college, I went to Fort Valley State. I saw everyone moving in with their parents and their sisters and their people. I was there by myself, you guys. Like, no one helped me move in. I packed all my stuff by myself. Like, my roommates and her family, I thank you for them. They helped me unload the car, this and that. Like, I moved in by myself. I was just so sad, y'all. My dad, he had to work. I don't know, like, my sisters had to work. Everybody just had to work. I just didn't have no one. Like, I moved into college by myself. But my dad, he did come like 3 days later when he got out of work. He worked out of town, like he worked out of state. So when he did come, I was so happy, y'all. Like, I was showing everybody, this is my dad, this is my dad. But yeah, it just was so lonely. Like, it just was so lonely in school, in college. Like, I had stopped going to therapy. All that anger built right back up. I'm smoking. I'm buying pounds of weed, y'all. I'm buying pounds of marijuana. Like, me and my friends will smoke. We'll go out every other night. Really every night. I just drink. We'll go out, smoke. Just the same thing over and over again. I hit my lowest point in, like, around December. Me and my boyfriend that I was going with at the time, we had broke up. So, like, that was the only person I could really talk to about my mom, because, like, he had some stuff going on also with his mom. So, I mean, I felt like I could connect with him. So, he was the only person I talked to about my mom. So, when we broke up, I just really went in a downhill spiral, you guys. One night, I had got alcohol poisoning. I drank a whole fifth of hen by myself. I just was so sad. Like, I just wanted to drown out my problems. The next day, I had to go to the hospital. Shout out to my roommate. She took me to the hospital, you guys. I had alcohol poisoning. I had to stay in the hospital for about 3-4 days. Like, just laying there miserable as hell. Like, still thinking about my mom. Like, just miserable. So, I already got into a couple fights. I had already got caught with marijuana in my dorm. This and that. So, by that time, I got out the hospital. I mean, I still had all A's. I was in the honor committee. I was on, like, everything. I had gotten chosen to start tutoring other people, like upperclassmen and stuff. But I didn't want to do it at all. Like, I just didn't want to be around anybody. I just wanted to be in my room by myself. Like, I just wanted to be by myself. So around that time, I had started getting into more fights. I had started just everything. Like, I had got into my last fight on campus, and I had to go to tribunal. I had already been to tribunal before fighting. So that time, they just was like, we can't do it anymore. So I got kicked out of college, you guys. I got kicked out of college my freshman year. So I go back home, and I mean, I was lying to my dad. My dad was like, "What? Why are you not going back to school? This and that." I was just lying. Like, I just kept lying. I felt like I was just disappointing him. Like, I felt like a disappointment. Like, I felt like a disappointment to my mom. I felt just like a disappointment to everyone. So, yeah, I mean, I went back home. That's when I had moved with my real dad. I moved with my real dad in Augusta. I met my first baby father. I only have 2 baby fathers, so don't start that. I only got 2 now. But yeah, I met my first baby father. I mean, got pregnant. I mean, we separated, so I moved back with my sister, and I had my beautiful baby girl Dakota, and I named her after my mom. My mom's name was Lisa Renee Norris / Brookins, and I named my baby Dakota Lisa Renee Williams. So yeah, like when I had Dakota, like I was at a low point. So when I had Dakota, I just felt so loved, you guys. Like I just felt that love that I haven't had in it had been about 7 years. It had been about, Dakota was born in 17, my mom passed. It had been about 5 years. So I just felt that love that I haven't felt in a long time. Like it just felt like she mended me. It just felt like, yes, like we was together. Like it just felt like love. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, now I still have my times where I just like, some days I just want to stay home. I don't want to go to work. I just want to, just lay around and just, I don't know, really mope. Because I don't really talk about it. So sometimes I don't let it try to get to me. But some days are worse than others. Some days are better than others. I mean, some nights I cry. Some mornings I cry. But I just miss her so much, you guys. It's just a mother's love. That's why I feel like I feel like I never want to leave my babies. Like, no one would ever love you like your mother. No one. Like, that's why when I see people disrespecting their mom, I just hate it. Like, don't disrespect your mom in front of me, because I would be ready to fight, you guys. Like, I just don't like when people disrespect their moms, because you only can get one. You only can get one mom. Like, no matter what. Like, no matter how much she fusses at you or nothing, like, she just wants you to be great. Like, my mom always wanted me to be great. That's why I never held anything against her. Like, nothing. I never held anything against her. Like, hell yeah, she used to tear my ass up for some shit, and I deserved it. I deserve whoopings. I deserve this shit. The shit that I used to do, I see why. Like, I don't like anyone disrespecting my mom. Like, you can only get one mom, you guys. Like, just respect her. Just love her while she's here. Like, because when she's gone, it's just over. Like, some nights I have dreams about her, and I just don't want to wake up from my dreams. It's just, like the other night I had a dream about her, and I just wanted to sleep. I just wanted to sleep all day. I just kept wanting to go back to sleep and just replay that one dream over and over and over, you guys. Like, I just wanted to replay the dream. Like, when I see her in my dream, she looks exactly the same. Like, she looks exactly the same. Like, I'm still, I just need to go ahead and end the video, because now I just feel so much better, you guys. I never just let it out. I never talked to anyone about it. I just feel so good. Like, I just feel so good. I feel so much better. And I mean, I just, like, just any little thing just reminds me of, like, a perfume, my favorite perfume, Winter Candy Apple. I'm so ready for that to come back out. It reminds me of her. Just any little thing when I cook. Like, I just cook her recipes. I just like to watch her favorite shows and just everything. And then when, like, my aunties and stuff come in on my Facebook pictures, they be like, "You look just like your mom." I just be like, oh my God. I just, but yeah, she was a wonderful person. She could light up any room. I would include some pictures in this video. But yeah, I just miss her so much, you guys. And thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. And I promise not to get emotional anymore, you guys. I won't.